Right. So I was just saying this is stupid because it's stupid to dive. Also, frustration's stupid because we're not diving, and we're gonna meet right in the middle. This is stupid, and we're gonna dive. All right, let's just do it.
It'll be just real fast. Just
a little bit. Just
a little dunk, you know?
It's dangerous to go in the water, but I'll be right back. I got these 2-pound diver weights. I'm gonna try them out because I'm tired of my boots just like floating up in the air. I mean, 2 pounds isn't much, but I don't know. If it makes it a little bit better, we'll try it. Alright, so I dug a hole. I see 1 piece of gold.
Woo!
Yay.
And 100 of his friends.
Yeah, I see 1 piece of gold. Well, and I found a big piece of wood. Great.
Great.
Well, there's another piece. Well, Alex, I've developed this pretty wide hole, about 10 feet wide. I see 1 piece of gold so far, just in this one kind of square foot. It's a pretty decent pay layer, you know, stuff that could have gold in it. It's got all the right ingredients, so I'm just gonna work this hole. I just wanted to see if there's any gold at all.
Just FYI, the wind is starting to pick up again. It's still okay, but you know, we're kind of on standby here.
We should call it on the spot. There's nothing here. I think we ought to just pull up the anchor.
Yeah, agreed. It's starting to get pretty marginal too, so why don't I drop the orange hook?
Skunked. Totally skunked. 2 pieces of gold. Forget about it. Okay, we're passing up the competition. Haha, we're gonna get there first. Wait, hold on, we're gonna skip. We can't even dredge. All right, well, water is glassy calm, nice morning, but Alex tells me that it's a little, what's the word?
Nautical.
Nautical out there.
A little swelly.
Holy mackerel. We're just coming out of the harbor and these are some like giant waves. Look at that cruise ship. Okay, right now I'm saying these are some kind of like big deep swells, whatnot. In a moment you're like, this ain't bad, and then you get this set of big waves coming through. You're like, oh, there was a couple of big ones. So little hump. Boat comes up, goes down. I think it's diveable and it's not comfortable. And I kind of assess it in a way that says, what if this is the weather we get from here on out? Like this is the rest of the season. Then okay, let's just toughen up and do it. You know what it is though, man? It's really about, can you get back to the harbor? In that big waves, the skiff will crash into the Oroka so violently that it's like too dangerous to even board. On our last dive, we wasted the entire dive looking for gold and found no gold. So here's our big idea. What if we can probe sand and find some sand that's like this deep, then send a diver down and suck it up? Let's find a pipe. This would probably work. You can hook up a hose to that.
that you can stab through the sand, and the way to get it to go through the sand is we're gonna plumb some water to it, so there's water coming out the end of the pipe, and that'll blast the sand away and stab it in there. So, wait a minute, has someone already done this before? What is this? It's like exactly what we need. Probe.
Boy, that does look like what we're trying to do.
We're not the first to think that. Wouldn't it be cool if you could see how deep the sand is?
Yeah,
Anyway. Okay, we're good. We've got our depth checking probe pipe hooked up to this, hooked up to this. Put this in some water. See if this thing will just plow through sand.
She's a beaut.
This one might take a little bit.
Take a bit of doing.
That's actually not gonna go. It'll take a lot of heat.
Do you think it would help if we dropped the towel in there?
Oh, exploded just like there it is. Sterno stove.
How you can put it out?
We haven't got that far yet.
Yeah. He's got it.
Done. All right, turn it off. I don't want it to splash on me. Just like that, we got our UFO
That was some redneck stuff right there. I was pretty impressed.
I'll huff and I'll puff. Now blow your fire out, Dan.
It's only if it doesn't work would we be criticizing. Like, that's a great way to get some heat.
It's already digging. It's working.
Wait, did it already go through the sand?
We got sand. Yeah, look at it.
There's a little ledge right here. Let's just see what it does here. Ready? And probe.
Boy, that
Dang, that's
worked.
not bad. Holy mackerel, look at that. Okay, the sand is 5 feet deep. Oh. Wow. I mean, that just bangs down. Okay, is that faster than diving? Yeah. A lot of people look for cobble, right? A lot of the spots that we found gold is in shallow sand. And it's because it's not obvious from the side scan that there's good groundwork, right? The problem is we'll send divers down and we'll make sets and we'll be like 3 feet of sand, 3 feet of sand, 3 feet of sand, and we'll waste hours and hours underwater. Well, if we have a way, if we had a camera right here and we could run the stick down and literally from the top of the dredge and say, hey, oh, we got hard pan under 12 inches. This is a highly, workable, potentially productive spot, right? And we can not waste dives and bring our averages up substantially. We can all make a lot more money. This is like a mini version. Now we need to make it like 40 foot long.
If you love this show and you want to support us, the best way to do that is to go to jmbullion.com/Emily to buy Bering Sea gold straight from our sluice box to your home. You can buy 1, 5, or 10 gram packages from JM Bullion. 10 grams is the most gold we've ever been able to sell, and it's also the best value. So why did we partner with JM Bullion? I'll show you why right now. So I went to jmbullion.com and I did this little clicky.
Thank you for calling JM Bullion.
Oh, and nice groovy hold music. You can get your dancing in while you're waiting.
Thank you for calling JM Bullion. This is Narda. How can I help you?
It took me 1 minute and 2 seconds to get a real, live human person on the phone. And it's sad to say that's rare these days when you're calling a huge corporation. JM Bullion knows that being there for customers, especially those who are investing significant amounts of money in precious metals, is important to build trust. Besides awesome customer service, they have transparent pricing and one of the widest variety of gold and silver products available anywhere on the internet. That's why JM Bullion has sold over $11 billion in precious metals. It has over 375,000 reviews with an average rating of 4.8 out of 5 stars. So head on over to jmbullion.com/Emily and you can buy some awesome gold that came right out of this sluice box.
All right, well, it's late in the season here. We're officially in the back half of September. It's
It's 8:30, not that light out. You trade in that 24-hour sunlight quickly. End of the season means it's cold, it's dark. It was like 35 degrees this morning. The water's cold. We're not on gold. We are still, I mean, it feels like for 2 weeks we've been 20 ounces short of our 300-ounce goal. And we're gonna hope to change that today. Recently we've been getting skunked, so we're on the hunt for gold. I think we're gonna go back today to where we found good gold before and try and pick up on a trail.
Hey baby, have you had a bath lately?
What?
Have you had a bath lately? Because you might be taking one. Nice.
There. Drop. Drop. Go back to where we found good gold. The real risk here is that it's like all been worked. You never really know how much you worked down there. It's more of an art than a science sometimes. You know, when you prospect and you get skunked a couple times in a row, that old spot where you found good gold starts to look, you know, real pretty, right?
Conditions today just seem like so much better. It's calm, so much of a swell, and it's clear. It's just a day that suggests lots of gold. Whether that suggestion will be fulfilled remains to be seen, but I'm optimistic. It's a day for us to get on it. It's a day for us to make 300. Woo!
All right, well, we're on our spot. It looks like a beautiful day.
Oh yeah.
There's a little bit of a northern breeze coming.
A little bit
Perfect.
of a gentle swell coming out of some storm from 800 miles north of Dutch Harbor.
You ready to get naked? That's Dan's dropping gear. Ready to drop your gear, Dan?
Yesterday I was like, well, let's get naked. I'm like, that, I shouldn't have said that.
Let's get loud. Let's get loud.
Loud?
Loud. There's the Jennifer Lopez. Good day to find gold. Lots of gold.
Well, I've had 2 ear infections so far, so my that feels weird. So I'm putting some like liquid silver in my ears before I dive, thinking maybe that'll help. It's a very expensive ear ache.
No, that's good.
Compass helps me from getting lost down there.
Are you ready to go down?
Alright, I'm ready to go down. Man, I can really tell that this water temperature is getting cold down here. It's like we're back to ice diving. Visibility is probably 8 feet.
Oh, that's great.
Got about 1 foot of sand with some big rocks underneath. We got a hard bottom, and I'm starting to see some gold already.
Nice.
A lot better than yesterday.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So far, this sounds like exactly what we wanted to happen. I'd be willing to bet he's probably gonna run out of this ground quickly. He'll probably be like, oh shoot, this is over, it's been worked over here, he's gotta move around. That's my guess, but maybe he'll just get on gold and stay on it. I mean, we're only 20 ounces away, so a few good days of being on gold and we'll be there at 300.
I'm seeing all kinds of good gold right now. This is like very good.
That's awesome.
Awesome mineralization, lots of small rocks, lots of good stuff. and then right down to the bottom, here's 20 pieces. All kinds of yum-yums down here. We're cooking. We're doing good.
All right.
300 ounces, here we come! Woo! We feel like fake gold miners when we're not mining any gold, so it definitely feels good to get on gold again. We dropped right on it. Dan didn't have to do any looking. He just like freaking unclipped the nozzle and boom. Yesterday we were the world's dumbest gold miners. Today we're the world's smartest gold miners. That's gold mining 101 for you folks.
What is going on? I think it's the alternator. This is the problem right here. The little fan on the alternator. Mark and Eli put this on, obviously something got a little bit jacked up. So, not much of a mechanic here.
Chokey, what's up?
Hey Gordon. Hey, I got the belt off. We just pulled the tensioner off. I'm spinning the alternator, you know, little belt holder here, and it's not like spinning straight. It's got a little bit of a...
Sometimes on those nuts there'll be an Allen key.
Yeah, there is.
An Allen key on the... Yeah, so an Allen key will hold the shaft, and then you have to find an open wrench or use a pair of adjustable, and sometimes you can use that. That'll work.
Okay.
All right, we'll do that.
Okay. This one will fit in here. If we can get this on there, and we can get the Allen key in the middle, that should hold the shaft. And then we get 2 wrenches, one to crank one way. Let's see, one, will the Allen key spin in here?
Has this alternator been a source of constant joy for us?
This alternator's never worked.
All right, YouTubers in the comments, if you're a diesel nerd, please feel free to render your opinion.
There's something, well, it's wired wrong right now. There's something up with the wiring, and I don't know if it's because there's like a black wire and somebody keeps hooking it up to ground when it should be on hot or something like that.
Jeez.
I don't know. So we're popping the fan off, but we might need a spacer.
Oh gosh.
In which case, why don't we leave the fan on? Yeah, so we're not really prying this thing off. We would need to like get a puller, and we don't even know if it's necessary. So really, we're pretty much just gonna crank this nut on as tight as possible. This fan is gonna rattle very loudly, and we're just gonna hope that it runs. Okay. All right.
Try to do the real fix, but we're just gonna do the ghetto one and hope for the best. In the meantime, I'll see if the part's in, I'll go get it, so we're prepared to replace it when this does go out, and soon.
What is this? That's all gold right there. Guys are... Oh gosh, it's all on top. Jeez. It's like a weird little back eddy of gold right here. Oops. Dude, there's a full-on picker I just dropped. It's like clink thunk.
Well, we worked out pretty good gold. Now we're moving around, and all I'm seeing down here is deep sand, no gold. Shallow sand, no gold. I don't know, man. We're getting kind of scrappy.
Yeah, hopefully we'll hit something.
Yeah, right now I've got 1 foot of sand and some rocks and stuff. I haven't seen any gold yet. I've cleared like a 2-foot area.
All right, well, you got about 15 minutes left. Eli's getting suited up.
Oh boy, you can have a good time.
What a day.
Tough end of that dive.
Yeah.
We've been ending it
When the
though.
phone gets tough,
We go home.
just toughen up. I think I'm ready for my first gold ship. Beat my dad's timestamp, that's my goal. He said his best is 4:45, so if I can get over 5 hours, I beat him. He's gonna start feeling that current. It's like, whoa. It's all good.
Can you sing?
Look at all the gold. Look at the gold right there.
That is a pastry. You can see it.
Wow, I've never seen gold that good before.
We're looking for new ground here. There's this huge area on our GPS that says, hey look, we've never mined there. Now, it's either because there's no gold or because there is gold.
It's because we looked and we were like, eh.
I don't know. I don't really trust this cobble patch. I think there's big rocks. I think it's spotty. I think somebody must have tried to work this cobble patch before. It's so obviously a cobble patch. It seems like for the same reasons we're looking at it today, so we would have looked at it before.
We were gonna live boat if conditions were workable, but there's definitely a swell coming out of the southwest, and it's gonna start picking up here pretty soon, wind west. We found a spot from a couple years ago that we're not entirely sure is all worked out. Hoping we can get on some really skookum gold before we've got to pack up and pack out.
All right, man, we've taken the dart and we've thrown it at the board.
Yeah, and we made it feel like it was a really educated grow too, which is important.
The game plan is for Dan to get down, find like, 2 ounce an hour ground, and then for us to be all like, okay, cool, it's there. Let's get out of here.
It's gonna be bumpy. The nozzle's probably just gonna be like stabbing every time those waves move. So it's gonna be difficult to prospect because you're like, I wonder if there's gold right there, and then the nozzle just sucks it up, and you're like, I don't know, maybe there was gold. So unless there's killer gold, I'm just gonna say probably no gold here.
This is the perfect conditions to find gold because you have an imminent Bering Sea cataclysm coming in. So the worse the Bering Sea is about to get, the better the gold is. That's the formula.
It's a little bit dicey right now, but I don't know. It's marginal, but not a deal breaker yet. But the wind's probably gonna make it one pretty soon, so we're hoping Dan can get on it fast. We're trying a new spot. We're definitely shallower. We've been pushing deeper, but now we're going back. I bet we're at 27 feet.
It looks to be like full-on pay layer. Like I'm watching gold come up, and then I'm watching more gold come up, and then more gold come up. Oh, dude, we could make our day on this one spot.
Nice.
Use a couple hundred of these. Dude, I'm serious. This entire time I'm talking, I'm watching gold come up, gold, more gold.
Woohoo!
Talk about riverbed. Well, that's fun. A honey hole.
It's fun because everybody's going in right now. The high noon, the synergy. It looks like it's kind of starting to shift. I just looked up and saw some white caps. Oh yeah. Dan's been down for an hour and a half, and he's seen gold, so hopefully the spot has legs. You might want to think about wrapping it.
Hey Dan, how's it going down there? What are you seeing?
It's going really good, man. I went from deep cobble with good gold to about 10 inches of overburden with good gold. Seeing gold constantly. I'm getting into the stuff that's really fast. I think we're over 1 ounce an hour.
It looks like we're starting to get white caps up here. I think we may call it for weather soon, but we're gonna hang on as long as we can.
What's that? I guess maybe I can't hear you. I guess I'll have to keep dredging. Dude, I think we've just found our new area, especially since I'm out here in 10 inches of material that's got gold all over it. I haven't found any worked areas. Everywhere I've looked, there's gold.
That's about as good as we could hope for.
I mean, that's exactly what we wanted today. The visibility's gone away. It's down to about 5
it's too rough. Everybody else called it way earlier though, so we've been the only ones out here for a while everyone went to town.
Do you think that spot's worth going back to?
Yeah, we're absolutely going back there.
Definitely. No gold left behind. That's our motto.
Felt oddly refreshing just to be sucking up this much material, totally unworked. Just like that, crushed up. Alright, did we find any nuggets? Probably not.
So we got the top mat here for, I think there's 21 and a half hours on this. So it's kind of a rich top mat. Maybe the highest hour top mat we've done this year, which is pretty astounding.
Right here.
Whoa!
Whoa! A gram!
I'm really excited to see the nugget trap. Here's what I'm excited to see. Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, that looks pretty nice.
Pretty all down there.
Oh.
Oh.
Do a reverse flow, like tip it this way. And whatever fell out of my hand, that's fine. All right, guys, what do you think about that? That's sellable.
That's a few ounces, for sure.
Can I grab a pen?
Okay, now it's fun.
No, that's pretty good. I'd say we're finding gold. Not bad for our first scoop.
There you go. You get a little action in that nugget trap.
Yeah.
Not so bad.
Almost panning it a little bit.
Yeah, alright. That don't look so bad.
Pretty clean.
That's cool.
Yeah, it looks sellable.
Oh, did we put the big nuggets in there?
It's just so easy to collect. I've seen better. That's pretty puny. What is this?
That's the bottom box.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be right. This is like there's. Oh my gosh. Anyone who's watched our episodes has seen this pile be to here. Like from here to like half a pan. Look at that. Okay, we're just gonna weigh it and move on. I mean, what are we supposed to learn from this?
That sucking sucks. That's what we learned.
Goodness. This should not be the only event of our day.
Does it make you want to go back to college? Learn how to code?
Oh my gosh. Don't bring it up.
Look around a bit pessimistic about this cleanup.
Well, yeah, we got 5.15 ounces here. Let's do the lower box first.
Let's do the sad one first.
We have 35 hours on this box. If we get to 20 ounces, I'll be ecstatic. Give me 5. No way.
Not happening. Oh my goodness.
3, 2, 4.
I've never
That's ridiculous.
seen that much,
That little?
that little gold come out of. This is out of like 8 feet of sluice box.
And it looked better than that just when we were cleaning.
We're like, there must be a bucket
Must be
of.
missing something.
There must be a bucket.
No, I know this is
There's
like
some missing cons.
this is like kind of loser talk, but it really does feel like
We're missing
that is
something.
wrong.
Well, maybe we should do a little excavation of the shop and the van and make sure we're not missing
Yeah.
something.
You know you didn't get any gold when we've all checked the van multiple times for that missing bucket.
This is the first top box that we did out of a 35-hour cleanup.
Yeah. So this is the 5.15 that we already laid out. Okay, we got 8.38 ounces here.
Dang, for a top box, it's like we killed it.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this stuff.
So,
We got chunks like that in there.
I want to see 12 come out of this.
we can have that. That'd be.
There's like an off chance, I think.
As long as everyone, yeah.
Give me 20.
That's it.
Oh, it's so close.
Doesn't matter.
19.72.
What was my guess in my head? Just 19.5.
That means there's like 11 ounces in there. The good news is it does put us over half ounce an hour, which means we didn't hit a sub 0.5 an hour so
good.
far this season.
I guess so we're not skunked.
You gotta look at the plus sides. It's not too bad.
This is 35 hours? Is that right?
Yeah.
So if we were doing our typical 1 ounce an hour, this would have been a 35 ounce, not a 19. It's just a huge difference.
Yeah. So we're only at 290 now. So we are on the back half of September. We're still short of our we're still 10 ounces short of our 300 ounce goal. We're just limping there right now. Feels bad, man.
Feels like it's fourth quarter and you just look at the scoreboard and you're like, there's not enough minutes left in the game.
Final little reach, wiggling your fingertips at it like,
you start lowering the bar of like, we could do really good at the end, but we're not going to pull in another 50 ounces.
It's not that way. I mean, look, our fairy godmother isn't telling us that our coach is going to turn into a pumpkin at midnight. If it's October 1st and it's good conditions, we're going to go out and go mining. Okay. So it's not like we have this like absolute cutoff date.
Right. If the weather is fair and the gold is good, I mean, we could, how good could we do?
All right. Here you go, Eli.
Yeah.
You get the 2 grammer. You're like, welcome to the team nugget, sorta.
Thank you.
You know?
That's awesome.
Good job. Eli put his first full dive in, which is awesome.
Yeah,
that's a big step.
Definitely.
Yep. Full-time diver
Good
now.
little benchmark to have. Next year I can come in hopefully at some point whenever you want me up here.
Yeah.
And I can churn out some more.
Once again, I want to say thank you so much to JM Bullion, and please go check out jmbullion.com/Emily to buy our beautiful, clean Bering Sea gold flakes. Precious metals is an old-fashioned business based on trust and relationships. And after working with the professionals over there like Chris, Jonathan, and Ryan, I'm just so grateful we found some trusted partners to sell our gold. You can also click the link in the description below to find our products there. So click the top video to go to the next episode and click the bottom video to go to the beginning of our series.